Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Racha, Kodash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Double honors to my elder, Aharawan Banyasharal of the Lions Den Camp, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. Also, salutations to the sincere Akim, pushing this truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm in the car, Harab Banyasharala, coming out of the Lions Den Camp of Yasharala, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. Here's an article that I seen on my little news app or whatever. And of course, it's by the Jerusalem Post, so Israel put this out. But nonetheless, it says the Houthis knock out underwater cables linking Europe to Asia. And as I was reading, it kind of made me think of the recent drop in service of these major phone networks, such as AT&T, T-Mobile, uh, um, Verizon, and all those other things. You got to think they do have cables connected that go across the ocean floor. And the Houthis, you know, they knocked out the underwater cables, and with that mean that Europe couldn't communicate with Asia. But nonetheless, it's just striking to see. I won't say striking. I would say it's more of like a thing like you look at like, but nonetheless, I figured I just through the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah bring this article out. Yahweh by the time I get done with this article, he'll give me a scripture or two. But nonetheless, it kind of makes sense with the recent outage here in Babylon, America, about the Houthis knocking out communications between Europe and Asia. But without further ado, let's get right into it. It says the successful targeting of the four cables, which are believed to belong to the AAE1, CCOM, EIG, and TGN systems, marks a serious disruption of communications between Europe and Asia. And it says four underwater communications cables between Saudi Arabia and the Djibouti have been struck, or basically they've been destroyed and have been out of commission in recent months, presumably as a result of attacks by Yemen's Iranian-backed Houthi rebels, according to an exclusive report in the Israeli news site Globes. And you got to be careful because them 48 fakers over there, they are liars. They're blatant, bold-faced liars. What's one of the main lies that they have lied around the world? That they're the true people of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and they're not. That's so. But this article may still have some validity. But let's continue. It says the successful targeting of four cables, which are believed to belong to the AAE1, again, CCOM, EIG, and TGN systems, marks a serious disruption in communication between Europe and Asia. Most of the immediate harm will be absorbed by the Gulf states and India, Globes said. It says the AAE cable connects East Asia to Europe via Egypt, connecting China to the west through countries such as Pakistan and Qatar. The Europe India Gateway, the EIG cable system, connects southern Europe to Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Djibouti, the UAE, and India. The CCOM cable connects Europe, Africa, and India, and is connected to South Africa. So this cable has obviously been hit, so it has messed up communication between Europe and Asia. And I think that also affected communications over here in Babylon, America as well. That's why you had that little outage for a while, because these networks and these companies that provide these phone services, they may have how you say headquarters and or we'll say factories or warehouses or business uh, uh, branches here, but it ain't stationed in America from America. But without further ado, let's keep going. I would say these networks or these companies are not stationed in America. They may have various headquarters in different places around the world, but they're not Babylon based. But let's continue. And it says the Houthi leader Abdul Malik al Houthi addresses followers via a video link at the Al Sha'ab Mosque, formerly Al Salah, Saleh, I should say, uh, Mosque in Sana'a, Yemen, on February 6th. So he did that. He addressed, I guess, but whatever. But it says the Houthi attacks continue despite Western responses. Of course, these other nations, and especially them Iranians or them Persians, them Ishmaelites over there, they tired of Babylon America. And they tired of the imposed uh power structures in their land. But let's continue. It says Yemen's Iran-backed Houthi movement, which is not the internationally recognized government of the Arab country, but which controls its most populous segments, has been attacking international trade for months, proclaiming solidarity with Palestinians as Israel wages war against Hamas in the Gaza Strip. So basically, these stupid ASS Edomites is the reason why this is happening. Them 48 fakers over there, they the reason why things like this are happening. They are the culprits. But let's continue. It says the United States, United Kingdom, and allies have begun in recent months to take offensive actions against the Houthis in response to attacks, but the missile, helicopter, and underwater drone assaults on merchant ships have continued. They fighting them on too many fronts. They smart. They thinned out the armies. So yeah, it was just a little quick article, but in reference to one part of that article, it says the Yemen, the Iranian. Let me go back to it. Let me see. The Iranian-backed Houthi movement. Let's go to Obadiah. Let's go to Obadiah. Verse 1 and 2. It says, the vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. So there's been a rumor, there's been an ambassador, there's been a message sent to Edom. And these other nations, among these heathens, and these other nations have now arisen and are now what? Standing up against Esau and his war machine, Babylon America, in battle. That's why you have these things going on. That's why you have wars and rumors of wars. These are just small skirmishes, small wars until they get to the official World War III, which is looming on the horizon. But these other nations are rising up in battle against these Edomites because they tired of these Edomites. Hell, Edomites is fighting other Edomites. That's how you know that their power structure is doomed to fall, because the devil is divided amongst himself. You got certain Edomites that are telling what's going on, while other Edomites are mad and trying to keep it all a secret and trying to save face or keep up appearances like ain't nothing going on, but the truth is out now. So again, Obadiah verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh. And what is that rumor? That rumor is Esau's time is up. Not just Esau, Edom in totality. The whole nation, the whole bloodline. Their time is up. This is what the Lord spoke of. And it says again, we have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. So plain and simple. So with these Edomites and they tomfoolery over there, what are those Houthis? What those Houthis did? They say, you know what? We just gonna just cut out communication so they can't talk. They can't do nothing because those cable lines are very valuable and very important for communicating. For both communicating for both, let's say, talking across great distances and doing business, commerce. And then on top of that, they are attacking the ships and they busting them up in the water, underwater. They messing them up out there. Them Edomites getting towed up. Believe it or not, they just don't report on things such as this unless they're trying to paint a narrative, or they want the public opinion to sway to their influence. But nonetheless, you know, I read this article and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a little quick little lesson on it, you know. But yeah, as you can see, we're seeing the systematic, meticulous unraveling of Edom's power structure in the earth. And with that, shalom.